On this travel story, in 2012, I went to Asia for my first time ever. It was a 5 month trip that was 1 month in India, 2 months in Thailand, and 2 months in China. And Thailand and China were pretty planned out, but India was like a wild adventure that was completely unplanned. Partially unplanned. And I found myself most of my time in India living in a place not so far from here. This is in Pune, India. And the reason I was there is, if you've seen another video, I had undergone some surgeries previously on my knee, and I came to India to like study yoga and undergo some like ancient Indian medicine called Ayurveda. And that brings me to these pictures. Let me just find a cool picture. How about we leave it on there and I'll set up the story for you. Pune, India. Where is Pune? What is Pune? Doesn't matter so much actually to the story. But a friend of a friend of a friend, long story, had some connections in Pune, both for yoga and for an Ayurvedic doctor. So I kind of went to the city blindly with only like phone numbers of these two people, and I needed to find a place to stay when I got there. So I stayed in a YMCA. And unlike in the West, where the YMCA is just like a family center and gym, at least in this place in India, the YMCA was like a gym slash hotel, and heavily Christian, unlike in the West where it's become non-religious. So anyway, I was so freaking lonely during this time because I was not encountering people that spoke English. So my typical day would be like speaking to my yoga teacher and to the doctor, and the rest of the day would be like in solitude. So I was so happy one day when I was eating the YMCA and I saw this man right here and another Westerner walk into the cafeteria. They were both from the UK, I think England and Wales respectively, and they were preachers. And this man right here is a doctor who's a lay pastor. And he came to India to give a sermon to this group of people. They were Christians in Pune, but they were, what's the correct word? Maybe lower class, but that's not even the right word. And they were people that I think were like alienated from normal society. For whatever reason, that was never explained to me, but I was just told they were a little bit of outcast in other people's eyes. They were people who worked with camels. Doing what, I'm not quite sure, to be honest. And I believe I was told they were nomadic. So this man right here from Wales invited me to go along and check out his sermon. So that's what I'm going to show you today. It was a very interesting experience. And I might as well just jump right in now and get to the video. And I can set it up as we go along. Okay, you may be able to see that we're in a tent right now. And whether this is somebody's home or not, I'm not quite sure. But to paint a picture for you, imagine a big lot of basically dirt. And this is where this community lived. A big open plot of land. And on it they set up a bunch of tents like this that would be for individual families or family groups. And they also had their camels on the land. So we came here in the late afternoon and had some quick introductions, and then we jumped into this sermon. can notice there's mostly women here. Why, I'm not sure. This woman right here looks very emotional. And for the most part, they come here with their babies, probably because it's their job to watch them. So, what would you feel if you were just in this scenario? It's very surreal. I wonder if this woman here is saying a prayer and like she's a leader, or if she's like speaking in tongues. And I'll tell you in a bit why I think she may be speaking in tongues, but this man here is the local preacher, I believe. Let's continue. I'm gonna keep jumping around because, as you can see right here, this is a long video, and there's another one after this. So let's jump in. I'm just trying to imagine what's going on in her life because she's thinking about something. And I'm not a religious person, but I guess a setting like this is like a safe place to feel emotional and to deal with your issues.
प्रभु आभार मानतो की स्तुती करण्यासाठी या सुंदरसा संधी तू आम्हा प्रत्येकाला दिला. प्रभु आम्ही सादर केले भारतात त्यांचा हा पहिलीच खेप.
So I'm obviously the one with the camera, and the Welsh guy was with me too, and we were just witnessing all this, taking it in, and I guess not really knowing what's going on or what to expect. It's quite long, and the next video is even going to be nighttime, and things get very interesting then.
Could upset the religious rulers of his day.
तरी त्याच्या शिक्षणामुळे त्या काळात
So at this time, the Welsh guy is starting to give his sermon, and he reads it in English, and then it gets translated.
त्याला धर्म पुढाऱ्यांना बराच काय त्रास होत होता, संकट होत होता, समस्या होत होता.
And on this occasion, one of those religious teachers,
या ठिकाणी एक धर्म,
there would be few people.
या वाटेवर फक्त थोडकच लोक दिसून
Looks
येत
like a priest from a
And it
scary
was
movie right
easy
now.
for robbers to attack.
आणि या रस्त्यावरती जात असताना लुटारूंचा हल्ला होणं हे फार शक्य होतं.
And this is what happened to this man.
आणि हा व्यक्ती जो या रस्त्यावरून चालला होता याच्यावरती सुद्धा लुटारूने हल्ले केले.
They attacked him and beat him up.
या लुटारींनी त्यांच्यावरती
I don't know
हल्ला
this story.
करून
Too busy.
जखमी स्वस्थ मिल्टन नाट्य करणार आहे.
And there would be other black men
आणि त्या ठिकाणी इतर काळे लोक असायचं
who had a lot of problems.
ज्यांच्या गोष्टी.
Alright, so, hey, there I am. So at this point you can see it's nighttime. As I said, it was a long sermon. Things started getting like super surreal at this point. Because after his sermon was over, it was time to do, I guess like blessings. You're gonna see women like lining up to receive like a blessing from him. And if you've ever seen those videos of like the super religious Southern Baptists where like people get overtaken by the spirit and like get possessed and stuff, that actually happened. I don't have video of like the possession. I'll show you another video of something quite interesting, and then like I'll tell you the possession story, and then we'll finish up.
In Jesus Christ's name.
येशूच्या नामात. Amen.
It's
Amen.
not easy to see, but it looks like he had his hand on somebody's head and was just blessing them.
Hands and legs are always. Trust you to heal his hands.
You can see the women
आणि आम्ही
waiting their
मागतो
turn.
प्रभू की तू यासाठी की योग्य प्राप्त व्हावा जीवामध्ये आत
In the name of Jesus Christ.
येशूच्या नामामध्ये.
Just give me a moment to find this. It will be worth it.
जे काही दुखणं वेदना तिच्या पोटात आहे आणि तू नेहमी तिच्यावरती प्रेम करतोस आणि 2-3 महिने
Everybody's lined up waiting their turn.
येशूपासून
Okay, it just happened.
Pray that she will be able to pray.
प्रभू आम्ही मागतो की तिला प्रार्थना करण्यासाठी सहाय्य कर.
With a peaceful heart.
प्रभू शांती शांत करणार.
You want to see that again?
We ask you through the cross of Christ.
येशूच्या क्रूस खांबाद्वारे
We pray that she will be able to pray.
प्रभू आम्ही मागतो की तिला प्रार्थना करण्यासाठी
You
सहाय्य
see it?
With a peaceful heart.
प्रभू शांती शांत करणार.
So
We ask you to send your peace.
प्रभू आम्ही मागतो की तू
I think she got like overtaken by the spirit or something. This isn't something I've witnessed
In the name
before.
of Jesus Christ.
येशूच्या नामामध्ये.
And now it's time to tell about the like possession that I was talking about. Like you know those videos of like the Southern Baptist, or I guess like it's mostly from like certain like Christian religions where the people go like, and then the priest comes and says like, "Devil, come out." Well,
I think she's tired.
yeah, I'm thinking she was just tired and fell asleep.
She sleeps a long time and the guy comes.
Mhm.
Oh my god.
That may be true for this lady. This lady may have just been tired, but there was another lady who completely got like this. And me and the Welsh pastor had no idea what to do, but I guess this was more common to the locals because the Indian priest like came over and started doing like heavy with her, like telling her the devil or the ghost or the bad spirit or bad energy to go. And I wish I had that video for you. So the rest of the video is all black. That's really the story. And guess I might as well start setting up the next video. Why am I like naked and oiled up here? And who is this guy? Find out next time. Where I'm also naked here. What's going on?